generation is a vibrant tapestry woven from the threads of time, culture, and shared experience. Each strand represents the hopes, dreams, struggles, and triumphs of individuals. It marks a distinct period in history, capturing the essence of what it meant to live during that era. From the echoes of past wars to the whispers of technological revolution, each generation carries the imprints of its time. Generations reflect cultural practices, beliefs, and values passed down through families and communities. They reflect the music that shaped youth, the fashion trends that defined styles, and the art that spoke to their souls. This is where interconnections thrive, moments of collective joy and sorrow, triumphs and challenges. Whether experiencing a global crisis or celebrating a cultural milestone, these shared experiences forge bonds among individuals. Hey there, viewers. Welcome to Sparks Mind. If you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Now let's get into today's video. Imagine a landscape where the ground quakes with constant transformation. This is the world of today's generation, navigating the chaos of rapid change. Young people actively shape their futures amidst the tumultuous waves of innovation, societal challenges, and personal struggles. Just as they master one wave of technology, another crashes in: AI, VR, and quantum computing reshaping industries. AI is revolutionizing healthcare while VR transforms education, providing immersive learning experiences. Today's youth are explorers, coding new software, developing apps, and engaging in tech startups, but the pressure can be overwhelming. Underneath it all, a mental health crisis simmers, with anxiety and depression surging due to social media pressures. Many young people turn to therapy apps or online support communities for help amid the turmoil, raising questions about their effectiveness. Facing climate change, today's generation organizes protests and demands urgent action from leaders worldwide. This generation uses social media to amplify their voices and mobilize quickly, yet faces resistance from entrenched interests. Young people know individual actions can't reverse climate change. Systemic change is necessary, a daunting yet empowering realization. Political landscapes swirl as youth confront polarization, dismantling old ideologies and sparking fierce debates on social justice issues. Twitter and TikTok become battlegrounds for ideological expression, allowing hashtags to ignite global movements overnight. Young activists face confusion from misinformation and divisiveness online, requiring critical thinking to discern credible information. Gig work rises, offering flexibility but breeding uncertainty as traditional career paths crumble in today's unstable economy. Youth redefine success on their terms while questioning if gig work's autonomy is enough, lacking traditional employment benefits. Despite instant communication via screens, many young people feel lonelier than ever. In the grand saga of yesteryears, families stood as bastions of societal order. Generation Z, from vibrant ancestral legacy, inherited a rich tapestry woven by their forebears. As globalization unfurled its wings, this audacious generation began to blend timeless traditions with modern flair, crafting an eclectic symphony of cultures. Gen Z engages in cross-cultural exchanges, actively reinterpreting customs to fit their modern lives, creating a dynamic cultural landscape. The cultural beliefs of Generation Z have undergone a breathtaking metamorphosis, reveling in a vibrant mosaic of identities. This generation champions inclusivity and social justice, uplifting marginalized voices and advocating for a more equitable society. With awareness of global issues, Gen Z fosters communities prioritizing compassion over division, navigating complex social issues with empathy. Generation Z boldly strides into a realm of fluidity and self-expression, dismantling stereotypes and advocating for equality. In the past, family traditions were like sturdy oak trees, deeply rooted in shared values and rituals. Families gathered around the dinner table for hearty meals, passing down stories of ancestors like treasured heirlooms. Each holiday was woven with customs connecting generations, creating a legacy of love and resilience. But today, family values have become fluid and diverse, like a colorful mosaic with unique pieces. With technology, communication transcends distance, connecting families across continents through video calls and social media. Gone are the days of one-size-fits-all traditions. Families now blend cultures to create new rituals reflecting their identities. The essence of family embraces individuality and inclusivity, with acceptance and understanding at its core. Family members carve out their paths while supporting each other, interpreting the wisdom of ancestors through modern lenses. The civil rights movement ignited a quest for justice and dignity for African Americans and marginalized communities in the mid-20th century. Visionaries like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and Malcolm X defied the status quo, inspiring a generation towards racial equality. Legislative triumphs like the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965 were monumental strides against institutional racism. The movement instigated a cultural renaissance, encouraging individuals to confront biases and inspiring a flourishing of art and activism. While progress has been made, the fight for civil rights continues, with movements like Black Lives Matter reminding us of systemic racism. In honoring the legacy of the civil rights movement, we acknowledge the courage of those who fought for justice and equality. In the past, women's rights were overshadowed by societal norms that defined their roles as homemakers and caregivers. Equal rights took a long and arduous journey. Women fought tirelessly for basic rights like voting, education, and work opportunities. Icons like Susan B. Anthony and Emmeline Pankhurst symbolize this pursuit. The suffragette movement ignited a spark across continents as women rallied for their rights to be heard and counted, marking victories for equality. Today, women's rights have made significant strides, yet the journey continues. Modern feminism embraces diversity and intersectionality in women's experiences. Movements like Me Too amplify voices addressing harassment and discrimination. Women are breaking glass ceilings while demanding equity. Conversations on reproductive rights, body autonomy, and mental health are now central. Women are reclaiming their narratives and fighting against injustices. The fight now encompasses climate change, economic inequality, and global health crises. Women inspire future generations with their resilience. Today's generation is fiercely resilient. Growing up amidst constant change has forged a unique strength within them. They know how to adapt, pivot, and rise above challenges, navigating a global pandemic or tackling societal issues head-on. They are innovators at heart, unafraid to question the status quo and challenge outdated norms. This generation harnesses technology not just for convenience, but as a tool for creativity and connection. Moreover, they possess an unwavering sense of justice, passionately advocating for social change. Today's youth understand that collective action drives meaningful change, and they mobilize their communities. This generation is embracing vulnerability, openly discussing mental health struggles, and supporting one another. Their openness fosters a culture of understanding and healing in a world where many are isolated. Lastly, they value authenticity, seeking genuine connections over superficial ones and uplifting relationships. This quest for authenticity encourages others to create positivity, shaping a future that reflects their values.